They have her booked. Hi, Marianne. Yes, Justice, finally. So they booked her. They booked Rebecca in already. Thank you for the gifts. And the charge is 187A, which is murder with malice. So that's all we have right now. She's in the San Bernardino Sheriff's Office. No bail. Hi. Hi, Texas girl. Hi, Nancy. So Jake hasn't been processed, which is crazy because they were arrested at the same time, but he hasn't been booked. There's no update on him yet on his booking. Now, let me play this video. I know, Miguelito. Hi, Miguelito. Miss Carrie, is it true you roasted Uncle Fester last time? You posted it, Camel, didn't you? Robert President. Oh, really? No. So let me play because a lot of people are asking in regards to the grandma. So let me play this one. Because Anda Tira posted this.
Ahmed Belloso, we are...
Let me post that one.
Ahmed Belloso, we are here in West Valley Detention Center. Ahmed Belloso, we have made it to the beautiful city of Paris, California, homie, on the Tira. Reports came in that quite possibly investigators were here at the dam trying to look for little Emmanuel. People are putting AI pictures. They're using Google Images and saying things like...
I'm sorry, Ahmed, for his filter, but we got to filter up today, Ahmed. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the subscription, Occasional.
I just got the phone right now with my source inside the Riverside County Sheriff's Department,
Hi, Jackie.
Is a detective.
Hi, Danny.
And he told me, homie, that nobody has been found. They hope that Rebecca confesses. Breaking news. The grandmother knows everything. Mary Van Housen has entered the chat. Tisk, tisk. Ahmed, and I talked to you, and now we know why you fake pretended you're... I could do that too. The thing is, I really cried for this little boy. And so the detective told me that they are looking at Mary Van Housen because she knows a lot more. Today's episode has been brought to you by the letter M, Mary, and by the letter VH. Van Housen has entered the chat, and by the number 3, the third. People are going down in this, homie. Jay Carl, Rebecca Harrell, and Mary Van Housen. And I can't wait because, bro, I haven't even had breakfast yet, bro. It's what, like 12:30? I haven't even had a bite to eat. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna yell at me, my comments, and thank you, everybody. It's just that I can't see myself losing even 1 second of my day when I'm so invested in this case. And I just beside myself on the Tira. And so thank you all for all your loving wishes, support. Some of you have been sending me money and Cash App, $ Food News Network. Zelle is Ahmed Belloso 55 at gmail.com. I was about to say on the Tira. But I digress, homie. Thank you in advance for those of you who are inclined. I never asked, but my DMs are like fucking crazy flooded with people trying to help with medical bills. And, you know, I'm not too proud to beg, homie. And I'm fainting on the floor. I think it's about that time, homie. GoFundMe has entered the chat for Ahmed Belloso. Spence on the Tira, and gracias in advance. Mary Van Housen, today's letters have been brought to you by MVH. Booking number, please, on the Tira.
So, first of all, I don't know if he'll see it, and if he does, I have to give this man, Ahmed Belloso, thank you, Lenny's, a huge shout out because news like this, following cases like this, I didn't do a lot of commentary on these type of videos before. It's something that I've been in, like, really, like, wow, like bringing awareness to this. But the way he's been on this case, the way he's been going out, the way he's getting information. And somebody put it on my comments saying, if it wasn't for the public and people like Ahmed who actually been out asking questions, they know somebody. Yes, he has cancer. He has cancer and he's still doing it. They want that to be spread, right? Be spread all that information. They want the awareness to come out. I don't think that it would have gotten so much attention like it is now. A lot of information has come out first through independent I think we have independent news, or can't remember the word that is being used, and then it comes to the news. Like, it's been teaching us a lot how when we hear the news, independent journalists, yes, that's what the word is. We hear it through the news, but just today proved a lot how they don't tell us things right away. They save it, and sometimes we don't know if it happened that same day, because if it wasn't for and unfortunately the page that was out there and recorded this morning, Ross something, they did a great job in recording. But unfortunately, when you start getting happy for the fact that you were first to get the content, that's when you lose credibility. Because the case of Emmanuel, it wasn't about who got the news first. How many times have I said that when you post a video, you can post the same information, but a lot of people don't get as much traction. A lot of people don't, even if you're the first one. I did hear the live. When they sent it to me this morning, I did hear the live, and he was so happy. At some point, they told him, like, why are you laughing? Like, why are you thinking sort of gifts? Why are you, like, what was the smirk? Like, oh, no, because they were so, like, oh, my God, we got it. We're the first ones here. And then when on the tira was out there, they were like, oh, he's super mad because we got it first. I don't think you realize that he wasn't mad. He was in adrenaline at that point, because when we heard the news that they were arrested, I was on my way to drop off my kids to school, and I was trying to listen, and I also had a class, and I was trying to listen to my class like a little bit, but then I was in the background listening to this, and it's something we've been waiting for 8 days. Today's 8 days from the day the mom stated that baby Emmanuel was kidnapped from her arms outside of a Big Five. People are not following this case because, oh, we want the views. I'm not on this account. I'm not monetizing, and I'm still spreading the awareness because that's what it's about. It pushes it pushes law enforcement. It pushes everything to be exposed out there. If TikTok, thank you, Sammy. The one thing about TikTok is that the more you expose, the more it gets out there and it goes viral like this. One of the biggest apps right now is TikTok, making everything viral. So, no, it was not okay. They went private. A lot of people are asking, why can I see it? It's because they went private after them mocking the fact that they got it first, made this whole situation about them, and not the fact that finally the parents have been arrested. Now, Ahmed also reported that the grandma knows everything, and that's why you continue to see, you continue to see videos. Exactly. Law enforcement watching Ahmed's live. Law enforcement was giving him a shout out. The news found out through lives that they were there. Like, it's just crazy. They didn't even know, which for me, I if I'm like Univision or, Telemundo, I would have been like, hey, you need to keep an eye over there and over there. Hi, Nosy. Over there and over there, just to make sure that you're covering this. Nobody was there. Like, what the hell? Like, how many, like, it's weird. It's weird that no news source was nearby until after, which to me, I'm like, back in the days, if you guys seen movies, if you guys seen like even like certain like series and stuff on Netflix, you always see that they're always waiting and they're like sitting there outside. That would have been the primary home to be waiting to see if anything happens, anything suspicious, especially after the fact that they said, which it doesn't, we don't know, right? They said baby clothes was found in the trash can. I would have been outside the house waiting to see if something happened. If we're seeing that clothes was dropped off there and possibly blood stains, there was a lot of stuff that would have triggered. I'm very surprised that nobody was outside the home and they haven't been. I wonder if one of them, a lot of people are also saying that Rebecca might automatically spill everything, because they're trying to make her the victim. I can understand when women can be the victim, but when you know, when family, his brother, he had charges from his other child. How did you not leave? I would not be with a man who has those kind of charges, because if you have charges to that point, you are heartless. How am I gonna fall in love with somebody with that charges? Improve, like, huh? So no, I don't feel she is a victim in any of it. Don't feel at all. For those people who say no. There's victims, but even the way she cried, it's not. You knew. You know what happened to your baby. You know. And you continue hiking, and you continued to go through the fake story you planned. She's not victim. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my backup. The other one keeps getting, reported, so. Exactly, Girl Guardian. Like, you know what you did. And you didn't care. Because even when moms are guilty, have you guys ever done, like, yelled at your son or maybe spanked them, and then that guilt because you don't want to do it comes through and you cry? She didn't even have that guilt. She could have at least cried of guilt. She didn't have no guilt. She didn't even cry like that. So she knows exactly what happened. Yes, it hurts us more than them as parents. Yes. Exactly. Now just say it. Thank you, Lynn. Exactly. Oh, bless you, babe. My son. Thank you, guys. Hi, Wendy. So I do feel that, like the story I posted yesterday in regards to Cindy Rodriguez saying, it's literally the same story. Just unfortunately it took 2.5 years for her to get arrested because she fled the country. But same thing. If you guys don't remember the case, I remember it because of the blue tents, because they went out there with cadaver dogs because they had just laid out concrete in that house when Cindy Rodriguez's son Noel went missing. They had just poured concrete, so they thought maybe they had buried him under the concrete. So I remember that case very clearly. Now they went ahead and found out that the cadaver dogs didn't find anything, and now she's been arrested. So hopefully she's able to say where baby Noel is. And now, me too, cookies. I would have been out searching. How many parents are not? How many, like, you guys seen stories and stories of family members searching even for adult children? It's so sad. I know they were searching when it got there. We are, Mama. We're comparing it with the other case, how long it took. They did check the shed. Forensics was there and left. I have a feeling he's not in that property. I have a feeling he's not in that property. And people are saying, oh, and there's heartless people saying, oh, it's because he was special needs. It's a burden. That's no excuse. There's no excuse. I know in California you can go and take them. Thank you, Hello Kitty. Hola, Vivi. You can take them to a fire station. There's so many options. But you chose to do that. There's no excuse. Exactly. You could have dropped them off. Just like the other baby that he did this to. The cousin took custody of. Yes, no, you should. I was so, like that lady who posted the video referring to him, the one I posted yesterday. The comments, people are like, oh my God, this is so funny. How is it funny? A girl posted a picture today and they're like, when the Ola guy exists and it's her with a black eye, and she's like, you're mocking the situation. They're like, oh no, I was just trying to say like it's a lie. Like people have made reenactments, mockeries, parodies out of this. It's very heartless. 10 weeks old. 10 weeks old when he did that to her. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate. But yeah, right now we're waiting to see. The Tira posted this one too.
Ahmed Belloso, we are here in West Valley Detention Center. Breaking news, Rebecca Harrell, Jake Harrell have now been arrested. We are getting new reports saying that they might have found the baby, but I can't confirm those findings, and so we're not going to put that out just yet. From what I understand, they have been brought to West Valley. I could be wrong. I've been busted here myself before. I went to Hargrave first in Bannings, and they weren't there. Exactly. They did gear up there. The Bear Claws have entered the chat. This is a joint effort with San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, Banning Police, and now we are here in Rancho Cucamonga, here at the West Valley Detention Center. Rebecca Harrell is in jail. Jake Harrell is in jail. I'm pretty sure they have premeditated murder charges on the Tira. We don't really know if in fact they are charged with premeditated murder. We don't know if this in fact is a death penalty case. We don't have those informations just yet, but we do know that they will be at the San Bernardino County facility here on the Tira, homie. And it's just so sad that this little boy had to endure such tragic life in such a short span, homie, on the Tira. And we're going to see if we can get an official statement from a PIO here at the West Valley Detention Center. We're right next to where the visitors, I've never been in this section because I'm not a visitor. I've been a resident on the Tira. We are here to see if we can get some sort of information from the FIO, from the PIO here. West Valley Detention Center has now entered the chat. I've been behind these walls and I know what's back there. A lot of corridors, a lot of units, a lot of day rooms, a lot of inmates, a lot of criminals, and a lot of people, including Jake and Rebecca Harrell, charged with killing their little boy, Emmanuel. We have been working this case due diligent on the Tira, and thank you to everybody who has sent us leads, all of our constituents here, and to everybody, thank you so much. We did it on the Tira. If you folks haven't seen Court TV, make sure you guys tap in with them. We were on there in that show last night on the Tira. Check it out. I wanted to know if this is the facility where they brought Rebecca Harrell and Jake Harrell in the incident that happened in Cabazon. They just got arrested this morning about 7 a.m. I know they've been transported, but we just want to make sure that this is the facility so I don't put out wrong information.
It's the filter.
One of them are even here booked in
yet.
What's the guy's name?
Jake Harrell.
Yeah, they're neither one of them are here yet, so they're probably being interviewed at whoever's doing their homicide or whatever.
So that's the last video from On the Tira. He did pass out. Sorry, I was also gonna get to that. He did pass out when he found out. He said he's okay. As you guys know, he's battling cancer. But I like I said, it's probably the adrenaline of finding out. He's been on the case. He's been nonstop reporting on it. He had said he had not ate either by the time he was out getting to the prison or jail. He had not ate, and people are telling him, you need to eat. So he's aware, but and then the heat's really bad. I think it was over 100 over there today. Oh, is that what he was yesterday? Yes, he's doing weight. I'm telling you guys, I had not heard of On the Tira before this case. I'm gonna be completely honest, but looking at his videos now, I was like, oh my god, like he does a lot. Like there's a lot of detail. 106. Oh, On the Tira. His wife, HR. Oh, is that who it is? I was like, HR. It's hot. It's hot. There was another video I was gonna show you guys.
Here.
So let me go to the San Bernardino County. On what they posted. So this is what San Bernardino County, I'm in North Cali. San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office. Suspect 1, Jake Mitchell Harrell, 32-year-old, resident of Cabazon, California. Suspect number 2, Rebecca Renee Harrell, 41 years old, resident of Cabazon, California. Victim, Emmanuel Harrell, 7-month-old infant of Cabazon, California. This investigation began on August 14, 2025 as a reported kidnapping at the Big Five in Yucaipa. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department immediately dedicated all available resources to locate 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrell. During the investigation thus far, numerous interviews have been conducted, search warrants have been served, digital and electronic evidence has been collected and closely analyzed. Based on the evidence, investigators determined a kidnapping in Yucaipa did not occur. It is believed Emmanuel's deceased on the search to recover his remains is ongoing. Arrest warrants were obtained from the Riverside County Superior Court on August 22, 2025. Detectives from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Homicide Detail and Specialized Enforcement Division arrested Jake and Rebecca Harrell at the residence in Cabazon for PC 187-murder. Both suspects were locked in a Riverside County jail without bail. No other arrests have been made and no suspects remain outstanding. While these arrests mark a significant development, our focus remains on finding Emmanuel. Sheriff Shannon DeCoos stated, "The circumstances surrounding the investigation are tragic, and we will continue to search for Emmanuel. I want to thank members of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office, Riverside County District Attorney's Office, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, the community, and media for bringing attention to this case. I trust our justice system will hold the parents accountable, and anyone with related information to this case, please call the homicide detail." Yes, they did get him. Oh no, they have. Sorry, Nosy. No, they have not found baby Emmanuel. That's still on the search. They only arrested the mom and dad. We're hoping that they release the information themselves and say it. Whose profile, Bombshell? On the Tira? Yes, I can.
Ahmed Belloso.
It's on the TIRA. If you guys, if one of my mods in here can pin it on the pin, they're definitely gonna, somebody, I feel in this, I don't know, people are saying that it was him, but she's very heartless. So, and they come from like family, like the brother is in prison because of it. He did, Mocha. Yeah, it's, I just feel the story, what they did to him, is going to be even more heartbreaking to know the details. They should have never been able to, exactly. It's everything they probably did to that baby. Yes, we do, Nosy. Unfortunately, just think, like, looking back the last week. Hi, Natalie, welcome. Just looking at the last week and all the cases that come out, and sometimes, like, I'm stuck. I was stuck on the Chisme side, on like the Trevino and Fester and Carla. I was stuck in that side of TikTok, right? Because that's what my algorithm was taking me. But then I started viewing like cases and stuff, and there's so many. And I have to say, 90% of those are kids. 90% of them are kids. And 90 or even 95% of the cases, 98% of the cases, the system fails them. Oh, hi, Theo. It's, and to know that the system fails him, it's wild to me, because we do live in a country where a lot of tax dollars go into places like that. A lot. Exactly, Nosy. Exactly. That's a prime example. And it's all through families, yes. Like, just because I have to work, I really wanted to go out there, and I'm thinking about it. Once we know everything, I do want to go. I do go to LA next month, so I'll probably do. It's a case that I've been following since when we heard about it, and it's very hurtful because they're innocent. 7 months. They're innocent. They can't defend themselves. They can't even, like, all they can do is cry for help, and a lot of times they heard their cry. These two mofos, Unita, that's a stupid comment to say when we're talking about something serious. I'm too old for chisme. I don't remember the tias being 10, 14 years old being on the chisme. I think my mom was in her good 40s when she would chismear with her tias and stuff. Thank you. And they heard baby Emmanuel cry through all this. Through all this. Hi, outsider. Through all this, they heard baby cry. Yes, on the, can you guys also pin on the Tira's backup account? And that's what's like, wow. And not only that, the people that knew and didn't report it makes you equally guilty. Yep. If the grandma has something to do with it, she's as guilty as them. Just as guilty. It's crazy. And it's anybody that knew about it, guilty. The moment they didn't, and people, like, they're saying they had not seen him since, well, I think August 16th. Exactly. Nobody talks in past tense. August 16, I believe, right? Was it August 16 that they had not seen him? Or August 13, August 4, something like that. It was prior to August 14, they had not seen him. The 3rd, August 3rd. Since August 3rd, they had not seen the baby. Until August 14 is when everything happened. But they had not seen him since August 3rd. Like, I don't live near my nephews, but I always know what's going on with my nephews. I see them, they post online. My sister-in-law will tell me, my brother will tell me. How do you not, like, you know? Her black eye. Like, it's, my mom is always checking on my kids, on my nephews. I check on my nephews. I do too, Nosy. I feel that this was not recent. I feel this was not recent. Someone said he was born in November, so he had to be 9 months, so he has been missing for 2 months. No, I have not seen the video of his hand. Yes, they did arrest him. No, none. I feel like all this time, they just sat there and orchestrated. Like, for now, like, imagine all the stuff they went and asked, and people, that didn't really come out from the news. Like, if you go to the news sources, you don't see what, like, on the Tira posted. The Tira posted that they went to the Big Five. And actually, no, I'm going back. Big Five employees were the ones who released the information saying that they had gone to Big Five to ask if they had cameras. The employees. It wasn't law enforcement. It wasn't the news. It was the employees on people's comments. Then, when it was on Atira 2, he went to that shop where they were trying to buy, what was it called? Can't even pronounce it. But he's the one who released that information. So that case, what we know about this case has been because of independent journalists. Because there was more than one that also did research. But on Atira, he's been more. The Haksa. Why do I have a black eye? I don't have a black eye. Yeah, like, yeah, they went and bought one. Or request buy. It's just my dark circles, guys. Hi, Straka. That's the one found. The one also, they haven't released this on the news either or on a statement about the liquor store, how they went in there to ask for the footage where it's showing allegedly Rebecca just falling, but there's no baby, there's no person behind her. That's after when they said that it was inconsistent. Amanda. What? I don't think so. Sorry.
Yes,
Thank you. Yeah, the story since day one was not credible because first she said he came behind me, said hola, and then everything went white. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And there's allergy because it's... Then, thank you, Valerie. Then she says that he got behind her, punched her, and then said hola. That didn't make sense either. The story was really bad. Yeah, the flyer said missing kid. And I did learn stuff like the Amber Alerts. A lot of people were confused about Amber Alert. Hi, Josephine. Because they were saying, why wasn't an Amber Alert issued? I've learned that it only gets issued when there's a vehicle involved and they're trying to find because they abducted. But they won't issue an Amber Alert for something like this. Yeah, it's a missing kid. Yeah. definitely her black eye has something to do with it. Something happened. He probably did it to make their story believable. Yep, they were quick to, yep. And it's, I even saw in a video, I don't know how accurate it was, like their way, because their home is in Cabazon. How far is Cabazon from Yucaipa? Let me see. Cabazon, California. So it's 26-minute drive, about 26 minutes right now. And somebody had posted a video how they took roads where there was really no cameras that you can follow on their way back to Cabazon. Or there. He took the long way. I saw it in a video where they were saying and explaining how they took the long road because they went through streets where there was no cameras. So they had studied this. You can't study something like this in one day because you have to go make sure, look around. So that's why I do believe this has, hi Gigi, he's been gone for a while. Because they tried to study their story for a long time. I think whatever they recover off the house, once gave them, yeah. The baby hadn't been since August 3rd, and he blocked that when she reported on 8/16. Yeah, and they also said that the black eye looked darker on another video as well. Exactly. They did definitely had to do with their story. Like they planned it out. Like this is what we're gonna say. This is where we're gonna be. Their son was at a game, and it makes sense because a lot of mouth guards do come ready, but a good mouth guard are the ones you adjust by warming them up in the water, and then you put them on to adjust them. Those are the best because it adjusts to your mouth, and that's because my son is in boxing, so I had to do that. And I remember when I was searching for mouth guards, the best one were the ones that are already that you have to heat up, unless you want a plastic one, which are very hard. They don't recommend them because they're hard and they're not like it doesn't really like protect your teeth as much as one that's molded to your mouth. So that was also suspicious, and for them to say all that. Okay, let me check that.
So we are.
So I was thinking about something, right? I've been seeing these pictures.
They just booked them? Oh, damn.
This picture right here, everybody's seen it, right? Check this out. I'm gonna leave that there. See some notes right there? Swollen, right? You can see where I marked it out.
And the rituals of it.
Right? You see that? Spot right there.
Sean's knowledge on
See how it's just perfect and dark?
meaning anything and everything.
Right on the ridge of her eye. See that spot right there?
In various satanic rituals, more
See that size?
he didn't see coming though.
Watch this.
Was the side effects.
We use blue, fuck it.
Over time, Sean
See this little fucking round spot right here?
said that he was hearing voices.
I'm all, is that my phone?
Too big.
Voices in his head from a young age, but these voices seem to
See this?
and would soon sound very different than how they once have. He said
Now watch.
voices were demons and they urged him to do the things
Just watch.
he wanted from whatever.
I made a comment about this. I said, I bet you if I put it on my tablet and I flip that hand, it's gonna fit.
These voices didn't scare him at all.
Watch this.
Solidified the idea
I already made a separate layer.
is
You can see the hand right here.
Soon
I'm
after,
gonna turn it on,
realized that the demon's voices were
and I'm gonna move it to see where it's at. I'm gonna move it
blackout period in which, like, a
just to show you.
his awareness would be flipped.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it back the normal way that it's supposed to go. Watch. Right? Because it goes down, and it's gonna fit right there.
Calm the voices down.
Right? See, it fits. Look.
Focus on anything, and these
Perfect, right?
actually become
Cut it from the same photo. I just made another layer. See, the ring fits. The hand, right? Now watch this.
the right track. But I guess the voices
Right to her fucking ugly ass face.
are a problem for him.
Cause she's a lying ass bitch. Watch this.
Mom, I'm here.
See, I flipped it.
Head.
I went from where the way that it was, right? Same size. I didn't fucking change it.
Okay.
Now look.
He was just being a teenager.
If you're on the opposite end of that,
Normal teenage
watch. I'm gonna flip it.
You know, the ones where you hear demons.
Right?
Teens. So
Now he ain't gonna punch her all fucking wonky like that.
she's like, oh, you're crazy? Okay.
But
Never mind. Sure. So
if I put that right there,
because he feels as if his mom.
same size. If I put that right there, look at that.
So he ends up going to two.
Shadow for the ring, buddy.
And he tells these teachers, like,
Now watch this.
things I'm just not feeling right.
Where is my outline of his knuckles, right? So I'm gonna line that up the way I had it the first time.
He was trying to get somebody.
I'm gonna line that up right where I had it.
This poor guy.
See where the ring's at?
So at school,
Okay.
Sean did have a
Now watch when I take it away.
power, and he
Look at the outline I put here in the orange, right?
was like, I'm having these really just
Bam.
dark, morbid thoughts about doing
There's the ring.
things. And his friend.
There's her hard spot. The only reason that's dark enough is she got hit with a foreign object in the face.
If your friend tells you, I'm thinking about,
That's why the rest of it went away.
you might be a
So
little.
it.
But that ring fit,
So Richard
and that knuckle outline.
offering.
If you ever punch someone in the face, that impact is gonna make all of this swollen. When you get one black eye, you get two black eyes. See that swelling?
And their power.
I outlined it all. It goes all the way up to the middle of her nose bridge on the forehead,
Sean said
all the way down to the other end.
evil than he had ever been, and that's
Look at her nose.
the one who initiated a lot of their evil discussions.
Oh, I bet you all of this shit right here. When he fucking cracked her, I bet you all that shit. You can see it.
Love interest or what, I don't know.
Wow.
Sean and Richard.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of, oh, there's that.
They would go into like great detail
Now,
about different murders.
When you go here,
They wanted
add another layer.
it, and then they would talk
Look at her face,
about wanting
okay?
to rate certain people before killing them.
Look at her face.
In your interview,
Watch this.
say that like all of these
I'm gonna outline
conversations.
her face, right?
They weren't like serious.
See how her face goes straight down?
They were using their imagination.
Now watch this.
That the two of them
This is the side view of her face.
commit these crimes.
I'm gonna follow the straight line, right? Because the way that her face is turned, she's still looking straight, slanted a little bit to her left. So you're gonna see more of her right side of her face, right?